Welcome to another episode of HTM on the Line. I'm Brian Hawkins Sr., and this episode will be a little bit different than the previous HTM podcasts. This episode isn't just a story, it's a reminder. A word for every HTM professional who's been grinding behind the scenes, wondering if anyone notices. You didn't skip the line, you prepaid. Now, this will be a full-part series, starting with part 1 right now. Let this one hit you where it needs to. Let's get into it. I was flying out for a conference not long ago. Got to the gate early, sat down, headphones in, just waiting. Now, if you've flown before, you know that waiting game. You scan the crowd, you check your watch, you try not to zone out too much. That day, I noticed something right before boarding started. The vibe shifted. You could feel it. People were tense, voices got sharper, body language changed, and then I heard the announcement. The flight was oversold. Now, if you ever been in that moment, you know it gets real. People start calculating their importance out loud. I have to be on this flight. I booked this months ago. I got meetings in the morning. One guy was pacing. Another was calling customer service right there at the gate. I just sat back and watched. Then the gate agent called my group. I stood up, calm, walked up, handed her my boarding pass. She scanned it. Beep. The door opened. No drama, no tension, no debate. I just walked through. Now here's what hit me. Some folks probably looked at me like I got lucky, but they didn't know I bought my ticket months ago. I planned ahead. I paid the cost. I showed up on time. And that right there is a word for somebody in HTM. Because some of you are starting to walk through doors, starting to get recognized, starting to be elevated, and people are whispering, why them? How'd they get in? Who chose them? But what they don't see are the nights you stayed past midnight troubleshooting a ventilator, the weekends you were on call while your kids were at the park, the dinners you missed, the stress you swallowed, the prayers you whispered when no one else was listening. They didn't see you in the break room with your head down, wondering if this work even mattered, wondering if the only time someone says your name is when something goes wrong. They didn't see the pressure, the training, the impossible to please standards, the equipment that didn't care if you were tired, if you were grieving, or if it was your day to be off. They don't know that you didn't skip the line, you prepaid. You paid with consistency. You paid with sweat. You paid with humility. You paid with every single moment you refused to quit. And just because someone else is panicking at the gate doesn't mean you need to. Because you've already got your boarding pass. You've already been cleared for takeoff. So walk in peace. No need to explain yourself. No need to shrink. No need to justify the favor on your life. Just sit in your seat and don't apologize for where you're going next. Let me say that part there again. Don't apologize for where you're going next. Because here's the truth. You didn't hustle your way in. You honored your way in. And honoring the process, that's what give you access. See, in healthcare technology management, we're often behind the curtain. We're not the ones on the commercial. We're not the ones getting applause in the lobby. But make no mistake, when a device fails, when a life hangs in the balance, we show up. We show up in silence. We show up under pressure. We show up because it's not just a job, it's a calling. And I want to speak to every BMed, every tech, every manager, every unsung hero out there. You may feel unseen, but you are not invisible. You are essential. You are impactful. You are chosen for this work. So keep showing up. Keep staying ready, because opportunity doesn't knock for the unprepared. And you're already packed. You're already cleared. You're already assigned to your next destination. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Let them question why you're being elevated. They don't know what it costs, but you do. You didn't skip the line. You prepaid. So as I sat in that window seat, watching the ground crew move below, I thought about all of us in HTM. All of us who fix the equipment and the culture. All of us who carry the pressure without praise. And I smiled, because no matter where we're flying next, we're not just passengers. We're purpose-driven professionals with tickets paid in full. So go ahead, take your seat, buckle up, and don't look back.